Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So it looks like The Last of Us Season 2 has cast Isabella Merced as Dina. Dina is a very, very integral character to The Last of Us Season 2. So this would be really interesting casting if turns out to be true, which I think this is obviously very true. But I would be very excited to see what this consists of, because Dina, if you know anything about the character from The Last of Us Part 2, she's a very integral character. She's Ellie's love interest in the game. And yeah, so this is pretty major casting. Now this comes to us from Variety, so let's take a look at what this says. This says, The Last of Us has found its Dina, with Isabella Merced joining Season 2 of the hit HBO series. Dina is warm, brilliant, wild, funny, moral, dangerous, and instantly lovable, says series co-creators Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann. You can search forever for an actor who effortlessly embodies all of those things, or you can find Isabella Merced right away. We couldn't be prouder to have her join our family. So again, this comes off of the news of Caitlin Dever being cast as Abby just a few days ago. And if you know anything about that character, that's another very integral role for The Last of Us Season 2. But yeah, I think this is really interesting. I wouldn't have picked Isabella Merced straight away. She probably wouldn't have even come to mind. What would be ideal is getting the face model for Dina in the game, because I think she's an actress, right? That would have been probably, I guess, more ideal. And I don't know how well I'm seeing Isabella Merced in the role. I think she's a good actress. She's going to be in Superman Legacy. She's pretty booked right now, so I don't know when they're filming this, but she's booked and busy. But yeah, she's a pretty good actress. You know, things like she's in Instant Family. She was in Dora the Explorer, which I didn't actually see, but you know, she's got a lot of roles on her back. So yeah, look, from what I've seen, she's a good actress, and she does sort of resemble the character a little bit. I mean, resemblance isn't that important, but it's always fun when they do resemble the character, and they do have sort of a similar look to them. So yeah, Dina is going to be Ellie's love interest in Last of Us Part 2. I'm not going to spoil anything beyond that if you haven't played the game. But yeah, so she has a pretty integral role and is pretty much there throughout the entire game. So she will, again, have a pretty major role in the season. Now, along with this news comes the news that young Mazzino has been cast as Jesse in The Last of Us Season 2. Now, again, if you know anything about The Last of Us Part 2, then you'll know that Jesse is a pretty important character. He's not as big as Abby or Dina per se, but he's a pretty integral character into the game as well. He has a pretty big role with Ellie and Dina specifically, and so I think this is pretty interesting. And young Mazzino is a really, really great actor. If you saw him in Beef, Beef was my favorite show of 2023. He was fantastic in that show as Paul Cho. And so I think this is really great casting. And he does look like Jesse, you know, which again is always a plus when they look like that. But this comes to us from Variety again. And this states, The Last of Us Season 2 is continuing to build out its cast. Young Mazzino is now the latest actor to join the hit HBO series, Variety has learned. Mazzino will appear in Season 2 as Jesse, said to be a pillar of his community who puts everyone else's needs before his own, sometimes at terrible cost. Young is one of those rare actors who is immediately undeniable the moment you see him, said series creators Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann. We're so lucky to have him, and we can't wait for the audience to see Young shine in our show. So yeah, this is, again, pretty big casting news for The Last of Us Season 2. They seem to be putting together their Season 2 cast prior to filming, which I think is going to take place at some point this year, probably earlier in the year. And so yeah, this is very exciting to see. I think these are two great actors, along with Caitlin Dever, who was also cast the other day. So yeah, I think this is nothing but good news. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you think of this casting? Do you think that Young and Isabella fit these characters if you've played the games? If you haven't played the games, are you excited for Season 2? What did you think of Season 1? Let me know all those thoughts down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and it really helped me out. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.